I love to watch tag videos. I've always have. And when I saw Lauren from Lauren May Fragrance do this Show Me Your Dent tag video, I thought, wow, this is the perfect video for me to film. And I think she even tagged the person that invented the tag. I think her name's called Yummy. So check their channels out. I love Lauren's videos a lot. I think she's so nice and I love her taste. I also love her makeup always. I divided my scents into my older scents that I used up because I didn't have that many perfumes back then, and the perfumes that I got during the last maybe 2 to 3 years and that I used quite a lot. So let's jump in with the newer ones, I would say, and I try to make the order of most used and least used, but they are all quite used up. So let's start with one empty bottle. Oh my god. It is quite small, but still it's Maison Louis Marie and it's Quatre Bois de Balincourt Eau de Parfum. And this is a, I think 10 milliliter perfume, doesn't say. But yeah, it's quite small, but still. With the amount of perfumes that I have in my collection, it's quite rare to even empty out such a small bottle like this. But I love this scent. The story was, I was searching for an alternative to Santal 33 by Le Labo, and I came across this one, and I have to say I love it even more than Santal 33. I think it's a much more smooth and round and a bit more calm version of it. It's not as sharp as Santal 33 can be on a lot of people. So I love this one. I used it all up. I have the perfume oil version, and if I use that one up, then I think I will, no, I don't think, I know that I will get a full bottle of it. And then last winter I was searching for the best cozy apple pie kind of scent, and I bought Hermes Ambre Narguilé, and this is one of the Privée line perfumes. It's called the Hermescence collection. And you can see the bottle is almost empty. It is a 100 milliliter bottle. So yeah, there's not that much in it, but I love the scent. It's so, so nice. It's so cozy. I tried a lot of scents like that, and a lot of them are, again, a little bit more sharp, not as round, a little bit too much for me. And then I can't wear them because I get a lot of headaches from very heavy scents like that. And this version is all of the notes that I love, but in a very subdued and subtle, elegant way. I mean, it's Hermes. It can't be otherwise, but I love this one. It does have only 2 notes in it. It says it has amber and roasted sesame. I can't smell the sesame, however. I don't know. For me, it smells just very cozy, a little bit like I'm in a living room on my couch. I have a blanket on, and maybe my mom is making an apple pie, but it's a little bit more far off, and the fireplace that we don't have is on, but it's not smoky. It's just giving off a lot of warmth and coziness. The next one is ME YOUR DENT from Armani Privée. I love this scent so much. Oh my god. I love tea. I love tea scents, and when I tried this one for the first time, I was shocked about how much I loved it. And so you can see, I think I've ordered this last year. I almost finished this 50 milliliter bottle, and I got my hands on a limited edition, really pretty, really big bottle of it, because I don't know that I would ever not wear this. It's just so nice. So what it smells like to me is, I always say it like, it smells like I'm on a vacation, on an island, summer vacation. I'm in a spa, I'm getting a massage, and they put on like a diffuser with some oils in it, and then it starts to rain. And this is what it smells like. It's quite a cold scent, that feels refreshing, relaxing at the same time. It's beautiful. And I think in the same week I also ordered this one because I was searching for the best tea scents, and Delicious Delights, she recommended this one. So I tried it because it's very inexpensive. It's Juicy Couture of all brands. Palm Trees Please. I've never heard of that one. It was quite cheap or inexpensive, let's say. To me, it doesn't smell like tea like this one. This is like a tea scent. This is more like a iced drink in the summertime that is really sugared up, and there's some tea extract in it, maybe, if you know what I mean. It's not like a tea scent, but it's lovely. It's an easy grab. You don't have to think about it. It's really refreshing. It's like a sip of a very refreshing but sugary, yummy drink in the summertime. And there are a lot of my summer scents in this video, just because the notes are very light, and so you most of the time have to just spray a lot more than my heavy scents, or heavy scents in general. So this is Orange Soleia from Guerlain. It's from the Aqua Allegoria line, and you can see I've used it a lot. It's my happy scent. I always say it smells to me like an orange popsicle, but on a wooden stick. It's very fresh and yummy and citrusy, but still a little bit sweet. There's some tonka bean in it, and then there's some woody notes that make it a little bit more deep. Still not quite an amazing longevity, but for me that's okay. I love this scent. It makes me so happy. In here there are 125 milliliters, so quite a lot. And this perfume I just got in February or March this year, and I already used up quite a bit. This is Waterlily Tea Dress from Zara. It's one of those that is in collaboration with Jo Malone, or Joe Loves. And is it Joe Loves? I think it is. This is such a flowery green fresh scent. It has something that makes it not as like rounded and smooth as other scents I have, which is why I'm always a little bit unsure if I love it or if I just like it. But I went to Mallorca in February, and I didn't have a lot of like really fresh scents, but there it was so warm that I had to get something really fresh, and so I got this one, and I used it quite a bit there. But since I came back, I didn't wear it that often because, as I said, there's some sharpness from the flowers in it that I'm not quite too sure about, but still very refreshing. This is actually a fragranced hairspray, so I like it because I love to spray perfume in my hair. Let's do 3 more of the newer ones, and then we are onto my older favorites. So this is Brazilian Crushed Cheirosa 71 Caramelized Vanilla and Macadamia. This is an amazing gourmand. This is a hair and body fragrance mist. In here there's 90 milliliters of perfume, or fragrance mist, I should say. And it is just 90 milliliters of yumminess. Oh my god. Nutty, maybe like white chocolate drizzled over popcorn. It has caramelized vanilla, sea salt in the mid, toasted macadamia nut, white chocolate, dry down, tonka bean and coconut blossom. It is just so addictive, so delicious. I can't get enough of it, and you can see I've used almost half of it. I'm not the biggest fan of like straight up gourmands like that. To me, a lot of times I get annoyed by them, or I get headaches, or it's just not rounded enough. I need something that makes it a little bit more mature, if you know what I mean. But for some reason, I don't care with this one. And then we have the famous Ariana Grande Cloud. I have the 30 milliliter version, and I've used up quite a bit if you think about the fact that it's quite a strong perfume. A lot of people say it's not a strong perfume, and I can't relate. On me, it's such a strong perfume. I only use 2 sprays if I use it, and it lasts the whole day. It's a strong sillage. It is an alternative to Baccarat Rouge 540, which I also have. It is a more like rounded around the edges type of scent, if you know what I mean. It's more mainstream, and it's a lot more creamy. I think it has some coconut in it, but still a very good dupe in my opinion. And it is quite inexpensive, which is, I guess, the reason why I smell it every day if I go out of my house. And this is the reason why I haven't worn this or the original, let's say, in a long time. It's a pity because I love the profile of the scent. It's a very mysterious, creamy, sexy scent that I love to wear during the daytime in fall and winter. It's just, I smell it too much. And for that reason, I pressed the pause button, and let's see when I'm continuing to wear these types of scents. And the last one of my newer perfumes that I used up quite a bit is Diptyque Fleur de Peau. And I've had this perfume for a long time, but when I first got it, I didn't get it. It was too niche for me. And then I think like 2 years later, I had a feeling of, I'm gonna try it again. And then I wore it pretty much every day for a month maybe. This is a very special scent and I have to be in the mood to wear it, and I haven't been in this mood. This is a very mysterious, dry, cold, powdery scent. It smells so mysterious and sexy, and it's very out there. It has a strong longevity and sillage, and it's just very special. I think someone compared it to Glossier's You, but just a more niche version of that. Okay, so let's quickly talk about my older perfumes that I've used up quite a long time because my collection wasn't as huge. But I wanted to show you because it is part of my perfume history as well, you know? Maybe I can do a video surrounding my older perfumes as well. Let me know if you have an idea for that. So this is Florabotanica by Balenciaga, which is sadly discontinued. There are some alternatives. I'm going to link them in the description box for you, but this is just a lovely scent. This was the signature scent of my boss back in the day, 10 years ago, and I loved it on her. It's such a niche type of scent, but in the mainstream world. It is a rose scent, but it has some cannabis, I think, cannabis in it. It is a green rose that is mysterious, sexy at the same time, but not too much, but still strong, has a sillage. I love the bottle, and I'm so sad that it has been discontinued. I do have to say, I think I have 5 backup bottles, so I'm good. But there are some alternatives now. And then an even older perfume. I think I've bought this in 2010. And it's still good. This is Infusion d'Iris from Prada. I love this scent. I love the bottle. It's so chic. It's so elegant. It's so funny because when I was younger, I wore quite a lot of elegant, very mature scents like Coco Mademoiselle or this one. And then a few years later, I couldn't imagine wearing them. And I still haven't worn this perfume in a long time. But still, I think it's a masterpiece. It's such an elegant, powdery, fresh scent surrounding iris, of course. There's some cedar in it, some neroli, mandarin, benzoin, and some incense. It's beautiful. Then I had a Jo Malone phase, and I still am a big fan of the brand. This is Mimosa and Cardamom and Blue Agave and Cacao, and I was at an event a long time ago, and it was an event from Jo Malone where they showed us how to mix and match the different perfumes, and they suggested that I mix these two. So they gave them to me, and I always wore them together. But still, there is a lot more gone from Mimosa and Cardamom. Mimosa and Cardamom is a Mimosa and Cardamom scent. It's very straight up. It's a very creamy, flowery mimosa scent, and then there's some spiciness from the cardamom. It's still very fresh, but an everyday scent. You can wear it all year round. It has some slight powderiness to it, but just a little bit. And then we have Blue Agave and Cacao. I think this one got discontinued. And I have an alternative. I'm gonna link it in the description box. Let me know if you want a video as well about discontinued perfumes and alternatives that I found, or even dupes for perfumes that are still existing. But this is a definite cacao, like dry raw cacao scent that is a little bit powdery. So they are both a little bit powdery, which is I think why they match together so well. I can't describe it. It has something flowery as well. I can't remember the flowers in there, but you can see I've used them quite a lot. Then this one was a recommendation from a friend of mine. It was her signature scent and I loved it on her, so I got it and I used it up maybe 10 years ago, and then I got this one in an outlet. This is Giorgio Armani Acqua di Gioia. I got the original first, used it up, and then I bought the Essenza version. I love the original version more. And can you see the liquid? I'm so scared because I haven't sprayed it in a few years. And I'm not quite sure if it's gone bad. But this is such a strong memory to me. A memory from this time in my life. Such a happy, nice memory, so I can't get rid of it. But it is a very nice, aquatic, fresh take on a summer perfume, and I thought back then it was, yeah, quite a unique kind of scent in the mainstream perfume world. And the last scent is Toni by Toni Gard, and I wanted to show you this one because I don't know if you can buy this one internationally. If so, check it out because it's quite an inexpensive brand from Germany, and you can see I've used quite a lot of it. I love the small, tiny bottle of it. This has 30 milliliters in it, and when I first got introduced to the niche perfume world, I wore Molecule 02, and I wore it, and then I was introduced to this one, and this is a similar fragrance, but Molecule 02 is just one molecule, which is ambroxan, and this has ambroxan in it, but some other notes as well, which makes it a lot more easy to wear because actually Molecule 02 a lot of people can't smell on themselves or on other people, and this one everybody can smell. It is for me a very unisex scent. It is a quite woody, fresh scent that smells a little bit like pencil shavings, but it has something creamy in it and something that makes it fresh and not too masculine leaning. But you do have to like unisex scents leaning maybe a little bit masculine to like the scent. But if you do, then it's a nice one because it's inexpensive and it holds up quite good. And the sillage is also good. There you go. I could have shown you a lot more, but let's keep it like that. I hope you liked the video. Let me know which perfumes you used up the most, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.